Hi, this is Richie here. It's brilliant being back fishing again. I've been able to fish in over a month. I had unexpected bills coming out with the car and stuff like that, and I was just skint, so I physically couldn't afford to go fishing. But I'm back fishing, so I've been out the last 5 nights. Had some success and had some nights where it wasn't too good, but I really enjoyed it. Each night I only had a couple of hours to fish because I was just finishing work and stuff like that. But I've been able to put this video together, and it's a bit of a mixed match over the last couple of nights, but I hope you enjoy it. First night, I was passing Loch Lomond, and I spent literally 20 minutes fishing with the float and some maggots, and this is what happened. Nice wee roach. So, as you can see, I caught some roach and stuff like that, but only fished it for 20 minutes, so it was too busy with a lot of people going in and out of the water and stuff like that because it was a nice day. When I go fishing, I prefer to be just myself, peace and quiet. So, I only lasted 20 minutes there. I then packed up and went home. But on the way home, I decided to fish the Clyde. But unfortunately, I didn't have the correct rod with me. The only rod I had with me was my light spinning rod, and I did have one saltwater lure in my tackle box, so I used that. But the lure I used was slightly a bit heavy for the rod, but managed to get a few fish follow, and this is what happened. I just missed a wee pollock there. Oops, there's a wee pollock out there, see it? Darting a bit. The surface. Oh, got a wee follow there. Got a wee follow. Fish followed in. So, as you can see, got a couple of fish following, nothing much happening there. The next thing that happened, I'll be honest, I generally just thought that I had a bit of seaweed and I was bringing seaweed in, but I had my Polaroid sunglasses on and I could see through the water column. As soon as I could see that it was actually a small sea trout on the lure, it came off. And the reason it came off was because I wasn't playing it like it was a fish. I generally thought I was bringing in a bit of seaweed, and it turns out it was actually a fish. But I don't know if you actually see it in the camera or not, because at this point, and at this very moment, I've not actually watched the video back. I've not edited it yet, but this is what happened. So, the next night, I went down to Greenock to fish the Clyde, and there was a big cruise ship in. I didn't know it was going to be there. And because there was a lot of people coming down to see the boat leaving and stuff like that, I didn't last very long because, like I said, I like to fish myself, I like peace and quiet. So I ended up leaving. I went somewhere else on the Clyde, and as you'll see in a wee second, the tide level was a bit too low and it was a bit snaggy. So that night I did end up blanking, but this is what happened. So the next night after this, I decided to go somewhere else on a Clyde and fish, and this is what happened. Wee codling. First fish. Well, this feels like a decent fish. Oh, it's a decent fish. That'll be mackerel. Decent sized mackerel. So, as you can see, I managed to catch first fish I caught. I think it was a codling, I think it's called. I'm not 100% good with my saltwater fish. I mostly stick to freshwater. I think it was a codling. If I was wrong, please let me know what it was. The first one, I think it was a codling. The second one was definitely a mackerel. So it was a good wee trip. And then last night, on my last night of fishing, this is what happened.
Nice wee pollock.
So, I only caught the one, which was a wee pollock, I think. But it was still a good night. But I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was a bit of a mixed match of fish and chips. But I hope you still enjoyed it. Till next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching.